Hi. First off, I want to apologize for the lack of videos this past week. I didn't watch Raw last week, and I watched too little of SmackDown to make an actual video, because last week I was just in a terrible mood. Personal family issues. I don't want to get too deep into that, because you guys are here to about wrestling, not about my personal life. Trust me, my personal life isn't fun. So, last night's episode of Raw, first thing that happened was Alberto and Ricardo were out. And of course Alberto, being Alberto, just being like, my name is Alberto Del Rio, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. And then Brett came out. Wasn't expecting him. I was like, yay. And he was telling him how Alberto is a terrible champion, or an unworthy champ. And according to Alberto, Brett is a hobo with his greasy hair and 90s jacket and his shorts, or something about his shorts. And then Cena came out, and then Alberto was like, I want Ricardo to fight Cena. And of course poor Ricardo, he's like, it was so funny, oh my god. And then Laryngitis came out. I don't care if his name is Laurinaitis, I'm calling him Laryngitis. And sorry. Then the main event was going to be Alberto Del Rio and Ricardo Rodriguez versus Bret Hart and John Cena. Then I went to a commercial, and the first match was Dolph Ziggler and Jack Swagger versus Alex Riley and John Morrison. And Alex won. Vicky set up that match so that Dolph and Jack could get along. Obviously, it's not working the way she hoped. And then Truth and Miz were interviewed by, what's his face? Josh Matthews. The best thing during that moment was Miz saying, "You agree with Triple H?" Ninja, please! Oh my god. That's such a win out. Just for that, I love R-Truth. I hate him, but now I love him just because of that. That was amazing. Then I went to a commercial. Then the second match was The Miz versus one half of the WWE Champion, Kofi. Then I went to commercial. Then returning from commercial, Miz was dominating. And then Miz wins via skull-crushing finale. Yay! Then at Night of Champions, backstage, Vicky was with Teddy, and him and Triple H discussed that at Night of Champions, Dolph will defend his United States Championship in a fatal four-way match against Jack Swagger, Alex Riley, and John Morrison. This part is amazing. I wanted to run up to my TV and just hug Vicky for this, but then Kelly was there, and you know me, I yelled, "Fucking whore!" at the television. And Vicky called her a dipsy blonde Barbie. I was like, I love you. And called her a pathetic Divas champion. I'm like, I love you even more. And then Teddy made a match of Vicky versus Kelly. Of course, they never made Vicky win, which is pretty depressing because she's so much better than Kelly. I mean, ew. Ew. Ugh. Oh. Then it went to commercial, and then coming back was the third match, which was Michael McGillicuddy and David Otunga, douchebags, versus Jerry Lawler and Sheamus. I heard that last week his partner was Zack Ryder. I was like, of course. The one night I don't watch Raw, Zack's on it. Kill me now. But I was so happy that Shane was moved on. I was like, oh, my Ginger. And started like freaking out, be like, oh, Ginger, 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 Ginger. And then there was a Brogue to Utunga, and then McGillicuddy, and then a Celtic Cross to McGillicuddy too, and then whee, Seamus wins. And I didn't see this happen, but Jerry was bleeding like on the bridge of his nose, and I was just like, first thing that popped into my head was, he had a Ric Flair moment. That's all I could think of. And then backstage was Ricardo doing push-ups in his little spandex suit. It was like, aww. And I started like freaking out, like, oh my god, I see his tattoos. Because as a normal teenage girl, I have a thing for tattoos. And he said something to Alberto in Spanish, but all I caught was that milk. He said that milk is an aphrodisiac. Isn't it an aphrodisiac to help with, like, virility or fertility or something? I was just like, who the hell are you trying to get pregnant? Huh? And then I went to commercial, and then I had to flip this. Then the fourth match was, oh, oops, this wasn't the main event. Then the fourth match was John Cena and Bret the Hitman Hart versus Alberto Del Rio and Ricardo Rodriguez. I was just like, oh my god, he looks so freaking cute. And of course, my mom called me to go do something, so I missed the entire match. I was like, I hate myself so much. But Bret and Cena won. And then Cena did something about 9/11. I'm not going to get too deep into that because I don't. Anyway, commercial. And then Stupid Whore came out. And they were congratulating Kelly Kelly on 250,000 followers on Twitter. All I could think of was, I bet she slept with more men than that. Or had more STDs than that. I wouldn't be surprised. Just really wouldn't. Okay, so the fifth match was Kelly Kelly versus Vicky Guerrero with Dolph Ziggler. Then Jack Kim comes out during her match and punches Dolph, causing Vicky to lose. I'm like, damn it, Jack. And then Beth came out to, like, surprise attack Kelly, but then Kelly was like, haha, I shall be on top of this, and punched Beth. And then when Beth tried to retaliate, Kelly was already up the ramp. Like, bitch! And then I went to commercial. Yay. Don't you just love the commercials? I don't know where there it is. So, and the sixth match was Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. Then, boo! Kool-Aid bitch! Then went to commercial, and then returning from it, Cody was dominating, and then Cody wins. And Kool-Aid bitch was hitting Randy with chairs. I know my friend Tim, who is completely, madly in love with Randy, was crying. Because whenever Randy gets hurt or is attacked in any unforgiving way, he cries. Okay, my glasses will go up. Then I went to commercial, and then it was the final face-off between Triple H and Punk. And you know that it's going to be good when Punk's in it, because he always has something interesting to say. So first person to come out was Triple H, and then it was Punk. And I don't remember much of what they said. All I know is that Punk was being a smartass, as usual, and Triple H was trying to be the bigger man, I guess? I don't know. I'm not sure how to really explain him. But, well, overall, I think Raw was pretty decent. Could have been better. I don't know how, but just could have been. Well, I hope you liked the video. That's it for now. See you later for SmackDown. Bye.